here in Perth, 3 p.m. in the east. This is Weekend Live for Sunday, the 30th of September. I'm Danica Di Giorgio. Welcome to the program. Those stories in a moment, but first, an emergency warning has been issued for a bushfire in North Queensland. Authorities say the fast-moving blaze at Walsh River is travelling in a westerly direction. The fire is expected to impact Walsh River Road, west of Empress Road, and the Christian Community Centre imminently. Queensland Fire and Emergency Services has warned residents that firefighters are unable to prevent the fire advancing and that it is too late for residents to leave. Authorities also say to call 000 if you are under threat. A tsunami caused by an earthquake has left at least 420 people dead on the central Indonesian island of Sulawesi. The tsunami swept away buildings and people, leaving a trail of destruction.
The exact death toll from the tsunami is still unknown, but many more are thought to be missing, and the Indonesian Vice President says thousands could be dead. Most of those known to have died lived in the city of Palau on the island of Sulawesi. An 18-foot-high tsunami swept through there late on Friday. Water smashed into buildings at speed, dragging debris along with it, leaving devastation in its wake. It reached speeds of up to 500 miles an hour before it hit the shoreline. Hundreds of people who were at a beach festival are thought to be among the dead. Questions are being asked after an official tsunami warning was lifted after just 30 minutes after it was first issued. The tsunami followed a quake of magnitude 7.5, which in itself also killed and injured many. Aftershocks are continuing in the area as well. Indonesia, of course, sits on the so-called Pacific Ring of Fire and has a long history of earthquakes. In 2004, 200,000 people were killed in a tsunami which hit Aceh province. And in August this year, 500 died in an earthquake on the holiday island of Lombok. The city of Palau has been hit by tsunamis in the past too. Now the race is on to get aid into the area. Several countries have already offered to help, but for now, the search for survivors goes on. According to the Red Cross, there has been no word at all from some places. Communications are cut off and the fate of the population there is yet unknown.
As the death toll in Indonesia continues to rise, Australia has pledged its support to the nation. Prime Minister Scott Morrison says he's offered Indonesia whatever help the country requires as it responds to a devastating natural disaster. The Prime Minister says he called Indonesian President Joko Widodo overnight to offer support.
Well, it is horrifying, and I've been in direct contact with President Widodo overnight and expressed Australia's deep sympathies and concerns and our readiness to stand with them and support them as needed. And they haven't asked for any of that, but the President was very appreciative of Australians' empathy.
A man accused of driving without a licence